Hey guys, Retro Badger here. I hope you're all well. Today, we're going to take a look at the newly released gameplay trailer for Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. This is the up-and-coming video game that's set on the USS Voyager, which will allow us to carve out our own journey home and even alter the outcome of the entire story. I've previously released a video on the initial announcement, but this new trailer will show us the gameplay. After we've watched the trailer, we'll then go through what we've just seen and try and figure out how the game works. There's the ship itself. It's warp. Right. Oh, look at that. Oh, cool, the Dauntless. The Borg. Oh, nice. Animations. Research. That's a tech tree. Engineering. Harry Kim. Oh, combat! Combat. Ooh. Away teams? Hey, that was the guy from, the Dauntless. No way, Tuvix! Yay, Tuvix! Oh, Seska. Wow, okay, that was a lot to take in. There is a lot in there, so let's unpack it. So we saw some screenshots of this screen previously. This looks like the main navigation screen. Equinox. Wait for the download of the blueprints for the multiphasic force field generator. I wonder what Ransom could do with that. Combat. Right, okay, this is our first look at the combat section. Do we have actual access to the combat, or is it automated? The Voyager's doing some acrobatics there. That's the Kazon, clearly. Oh, survive until the Maquis have prepared to abandon ship. So this is the first episode. We've got a shield. So that's the Kazon's shield. That's Voyager's status. Tuvok's right there. Timescale. So it looks like you can speed up combat if you wish. Oh, that was cool. Graphically, this looks great. It kind of looks a bit like the way the ships are acting just based off this trailer, that it's a little bit like Star Trek Legacy, the way that the ships handle, which is of course how Star Trek Online functions. We won't know until we actually get our hands on this. I'm going to say that's weapons, shields, sensors, and engines. And it looks like you can target the different ones on the enemy ships as well. That's the Vidians, so that's going to be really cool. Resurgence Speed Scout, destroy their engines. Interestingly, that looks like the blue nebula that's in the introduction to Voyager. It looks like we're going to be able to explore though. Look at this, there's question marks. I'm assuming they're star systems or planets. So definitely resource management here. We've got food there, energy, battery, power reserves perhaps. So it looks like you literally have a multiple choice here, and I'm guessing depending on what you choose, you can acquire potentially new crew, definitely new resources, maybe new technologies. Look at this, deuterium running low. Ah, Dark Frontier, look at that. Research Borg data node. So in some ways, this game might actually fill in some of the gaps in Voyager. Or Voyager's coming out of some kind of, I don't know, some sort of subspace or a wormhole? That's the Badlands right there. Tomorrow's Yesterday. I think that's a play on the original series episode. Tomorrow is Yesterday. The Dauntless was the episode with Artemis, I think he was called. And, well, he was an alien, and that ship was not Federation. But interestingly, it's saying upgrade the main deflector, so that would follow what happened in the episode, because Voyager ended up going into Slipstream, and there we have the Equinox. Ooh, now that ship looks very big. So I'm not sure if it's at a strange angle, or maybe they just made the ship bigger so you could see it clearer. But Voyager is quite a bit bigger than the Equinox. The visuals, though, they look great. And look at this, we've got glowing, we've got the Borg, you're with the Equinox. So obviously some sort of choice that you've made has ended up with you encountering the Borg. We're on the bridge here. I nearly said Tuvix then. That's clearly Tuvok and Ensign Kim, Borg Queen. So we're getting now a look at the overview of the ship. This is where you can, I believe, build rooms and labs, and yeah, look at this, damaged. So this has a very Fallout Shelter vibe to it. Now, I actually like Fallout Shelter. I think it's a really neat game. I do hope, though, that you don't have to spend 99% of the game managing resources. It also has an XCOM 2 vibe to it, if you've ever played that. Now look at that. That's Artemis in there. So he's obviously, I'm going to assume at some point he joins the crew, depending on what choices you make. Maybe you can convince him that Captain Janeway isn't responsible for the destruction of his entire race. We have some nicely detailed rooms here. Oh, here we go. Emergency quarters. I'm going to assume that's when things are desperate. For example, if you're in the year of hell, perhaps? Building 11 cycles. I wonder if you can pause time as well. Oh! Sick bay. There's the doc, one of his assistants. Oh, the L card looks interesting. That is the mess hall, of course. No Neelix. Oh, look at this. Premium replicator rations. Emergency rations. Is that health or is it morale? Tech tree. So we have engineering, crew, science, security, and Borg. Stellar cartography. Right, so it looks like you're going to be upgrading the ships in a sort of, well, tech tree. You unlock one, which then unlocks the ability to go to the next level. Waste disassembler. Oh, lovely. Okay, so they do have toilets on this ship. Oh man, can you imagine being assigned to that department? You've been assigned to the most advanced ship in Starfleet, the USS Voyager, and you'll be working in here for the next 7 years. I would not want to be in that room during combat, just saying. Engineering? Warp core, so you can upgrade the warp core from the looks of it. Investigate Borg hunting entities. And we have another overview of the ship. Harry Kim. Oh, he's a hero. This looks like away mission time. Now look at this. We have, not Artemis, Arturus. I called him Artemis. We actually have Kes, but with Arturus. Now, that doesn't make sense because as we know, Kes left the ship. So something obviously changed there where Kes didn't leave and Arturus has joined. And look at this, B'Elanna Taurus. We have the Klingon version of B'Elanna. We have Neelix, the botanist. Who's Pelk? What species is he? That'd be an interesting away mission. Ooh, Artemis. So this looks like they're on some sort of mission. I'm going to say they're on a Borg cube. Of course, first was the leader of the Borg children. That's the episode where Ichep and the others were rescued. But first was their leader and, well, he wasn't the best leader. So it's multiple choice from the looks of it. So I'm guessing it depends on which characters have which strengths. I've also got to wonder as well how many times this game is going to make me restart from the beginning, because I've made a decision and then completely regret it. So that tells you if you're successful, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. And the characters can level up. Like Pokemon. Well, I suppose Kes evolved. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Tuvix. Oh, the Tuvix decision. Oh man, that's going to be a dilemma. That's probably going to take me like an entire afternoon to decide. Okay, Seska. Double down, she'll get a second chance, accept her choice. No way, so it looks like in this alternate reality, follow through, access primary control systems to return home. Really? The one thing that the vast majority of Voyager fans have stated. Now, I do know that Tuvok did say it would take a very long time to figure out how to make it work. It would take hours. It's not just like an instant flicking a switch. And of course, they didn't have the time for that. The Kazon were closing in, more reinforcements were on the way. Captain Janeway was under a lot of pressure there, but also she was thinking more long term. So I don't think the immediate idea would potentially have worked, accessing the primary control systems to return home. Definitely want to try that one out though. Would have made for a quick series. We have learnt more from that. We've definitely seen some of the gameplay. Of course, for me, the thing I'm most excited about, the combat. And I'm hoping we can have some pretty decent battles with this. Graphically, it looks amazing. I love those shield effects. This is also going to be a multi-platform release, so as well as PC, it's going to be on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S. I really hope we get a physical release of this game as well. I mean, from a collector's perspective, yes. Based on what we've seen, I'm even more excited for this game now, but I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on what we've just seen of the gameplay. Graphically, I'm blown away by the details on the ship. And of course, when this game comes out, I'll be publishing on day 1. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to be kept up to date with any future news, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Bye for now.